everyone. First time going live. I think I'm going to be doing most of the readings live because they end up being so long. First time being live, so I apologize ahead of time just for any disastrous things that may occur. No, but I'm excited, and we're going to get into some collective messages. So I just got this deck today, so excited. This is the Wisdom of the Oracle deck here. So we're going to use this first. Now, I'm still wearing black today, but it has been collectively a big period of time for endings. Ending old cycles, could be ending old relationships, major endings, and removing things that should not be there anymore. So we're going to get some messages here for the collective. We should be shifting out of that period though. Getting out of that, finishing it up. We're going to see, I have not picked up any messages yet, so we're going to see. You can check the description to see where you can get a personal reading. I just started doing that again, so on the link you'll find I have a 15-minute reading, 15 to 20 minutes, and then one that's an hour, around an hour, so you can check both of those out if you feel called to do so. And let's begin. Alright, let's see the messages. See what comes out. All that glitters. So, somebody could be wearing a mask. Make sure that you are being your full, authentic self here. You could be the one wearing a mask in some way here. You could be wanting to come off a certain way. Maybe because you think that's what somebody or people would want to see here. You can see the masks here. As I'm shaking a little bit, don't mind me. But yeah. I feel like you're being called to really walk as your true self. Whether you need to express yourself fully, whatever your beliefs are, whatever it may be here, but it could also be another person around you, but by you being your authentic self, stepping into that is going to help you attract and keep around people who are the same way. Okay, what else? Let's see. Oh my gosh, I'm nervous. Nothing to be nervous about, but okay, we have two here. Chaos and conflict. Yeah, so you could be up in your head about something. Yeah, I feel like you want to portray yourself like a certain way. Like you're nervous about what people, I get that it's for one person who you may want them to view you a certain way, in a certain light, or you want to come off, a certain way, but there's nothing wrong with being your true self. And you can see here, I really like this because you see it's a zebra, right? But then it has like the skin of a giraffe, But then you have these broken pieces, so it's like feeling like you need to portray yourself a certain way. I get self-sabotage also. It's self-sabotaging. It's like if you were only your authentic self, whatever situation this is, whether it's work, relationships, I really do get that it's like for personal relationships here that you would find it would be. I feel like you could even be worried about something that you don't even need to be worried about. You don't even need to be. Look, deep knowing. But you know this. You know this. But you're self-sabotaging. Or will they like me? Will they like me? You worry about if they're going to like you still, if they're going to judge you. They might like you even more. You know, wouldn't you want the people around you who like you for who you are? You know? I want to see here. I wonder why I can't really see chat. Or just see, I should be able to see the area. Give me 1 second here. Okay, here we go. Okay, that should have worked. Okay. Let's see if we have any more from this one. Yeah, fork in the road. Yeah. It's your decision here. How do you want to be? How do you want to move forward here? It could be a very pivotal moment for you. We have owls in these past 2 cards. Owl here. And then the other one there. So you already know. You could be a very wise person here. You could be a wise person around other wise people. Oh my gosh. So I did see we have 33 here. This one is a 43. And this one is a 13. So you could be seeing 3s. You could be seeing 111, 11, 11. I've been seeing a lot of those. So you have a decision to make. How do you want to go forward with this? Do you want to go forward with something? Whatever it is, if this message is for you, you already know what this is. I mean, you already know. But something could be very successful here. But you have to trust. You know? And how much do you value yourself? Do you love yourself enough to say, you know what? I'm a great person, and whoever's for me is for me. So I just have to be me. But you could be at a crossroads here. With these arrows. One direction is going to propel you forward, propel. The other one might send you back. You know, are you going to stay in the same loop, in the same cycles? There's definitely a collective shift going on here. Even though the world card isn't out here at least yet. You could be in between worlds. You know? Are you ready? And it's not saying you're not ready. It's, do you think you are? Do you feel like you believe this? With community, more giraffes there. Yeah. Stand tall. Stand tall here. Be confident in who you are. Whatever this is here. Like, what could go wrong with you being confident in who you are? You coming off as your authentic self, you know? If it's not for you, it won't be. But I'll tell you what, you want to build a solid foundation with this situation here. Something that's built to last. You know? Because if you start off with a mask on, how do you think that's going to fare out as the time goes on? You know? Things come crumbling down. And that could have been a thing in the past for you where you hid parts of yourself, or you tried to maybe talk yourself up in a certain way to make yourself come off better, for others. How you think you should be, how you should portray yourself, based off of what though? Based off of what you think they would want you to be like. You don't really know how people want you to be. You are you, and you're you for a reason. Be that. Be that. Any others from here before we get into the other cards? Okay, no. Which deck next? Like this one. Okay. What's chaos and conflict, please? The Most High. Yeah. The Most High is calling you to be your true self. For real. He's the one that created you, prepared you for this. Leveling up. Something about leveling up here. Wanting to prepare you for something. You already were. It's a matter of, are you loyal to yourself? Do you feel like you deserve to move forward in life? What's fork in the road, please? I feel like this is a pretty simple message here. I didn't think you would do it. Someone else is involved. Okay. Sending flying backwards. There could have been something here with another person that could have sent you flying backwards, as I heard, but mentally, where you portrayed something to be a certain way, like, oh, well, that didn't seem right, or oh, that didn't go exactly as I planned it to be, so it must not be right, or there's definitely a bit of a self-sabotage energy here. Aries, could be an Aries here, but that's about taking charge. Taking charge. Yeah, I don't know what to do. But you know what to do. And you know what you want. What do you want? That's what you gotta ask yourself. What do you want here? What do you want? In a few years from now, what would you look back and say, dang, that's what my choice should have been. It's definitely with another person. You didn't think they would do something or handle something a certain way, so you thought, it could have bruised your ego a little bit. But why? Whoever you are, you're a natural born leader here. Be confident in your abilities. I feel like the other person actually kind of looks up to you, or they look to you, they admire you. And they recognize this in you too. You know what? It's almost like people around you, this person, the Most High, the universe, is sitting here looking at you very fondly. They admire you, and they're just like waiting on you to believe in yourself and your capabilities. You're telling yourself you don't know what to do. I don't know how this is going to turn out. It's already not turning out exactly the way that I planned every step to be in my mind. You have to know what things you are in control over and what things you're not. You're in control of your own actions. So what are you going to do? You know, we co-create with the Most High. Co-create. What do you want? Do you want this, or are you going to stick to the same? Somebody could have a monotonous life, or it was just the same thing, or you're looking for something fresher. And it's like now you have a chance. Something about a seed being planted. Are you going to allow that to grow, or are you going to nurture it, or are you just going to throw it away like, you know what, maybe I don't deserve this, maybe it's too much for me, it's out of my comfort zone, or, oh my gosh, I want it to be this certain exact way. Come on now. Come on now. Listen, as a fellow friend to you, you're better than that. Whoever you are. Believe in yourself. After everything you've been through, and you've been through a lot. You know, have some faith in yourself and the Most High enough to know you're not going to fall. Nothing bad's going to happen. But it's exactly what you think it is. And you know it too. You know. You know what to do. It's exactly what you think it is, what you feel, what your intuition is telling you. And you're very spiritual. You could have just discovered or really paid attention to some certain spiritual abilities that you have. Lean into it. Lean into it. Because that's part of your strength. Yeah, if you don't know this person. Could be somebody new. And it goes back to what I was saying about how, you think you should be portrayed a certain way, you should behave a certain way, this is how you have to be. Definitely picking up on some masculine energy here. Also, you could be a masculine. A father figure here. But you don't know what this person is going to say, you know. Ask them. Talk to them. Why self-sabotage or assume that something you want isn't going to work out for you? Why do that to yourself? Yeah, Aquarius, star, have some hope. You know? Why be so pessimistic? For somebody, you didn't even give something a chance. From the beginning. You didn't even give it a chance. Because something is so fresh to you, it's so new, it's so different. It's not something that you're used to, but you're making it out to be as if you don't deserve it. Do you believe that you deserve good things? Days. Could be in a matter of days here that something is shifting for you. When you need to make this decision. I was really playing chess. You had a whole plan, a whole scheme. It's like a drawing board. You had everything drawn out. And then there's something here that didn't work out. One detail. It's like, oh my gosh, what am I going to do? It didn't work out. Everything's ruined. Oh my gosh, it's so terrible. I'm just going to curl up in a little ball and lay in bed and it's doomed, and oh my gosh, like, come on. You know, there's more than one way to do something. Over-exaggerated. Well, this is how it's been in your mind. You know, I'm not the one over-exaggerating anything. it's really, whatever problem you're looking at it as, it's not as big as you think it is. It's really not. Just be like, okay, what can I do now? You know? Some could be a little intimidating, but there's nothing to be worried about. Anything else? Let's go to this other one here. Anything else for this message? Now, it's definitely dealing with another person. Are you with somebody else? Somebody is... You gotta be careful with what you think. Especially without the facts, without the proof. It's like you're creating up all these different scenarios. Like, oh, did you move on by now? Is this even gonna work? Are we with somebody else? For somebody, it's like they told you too. Somebody expressed their feelings, their heart, carefully also, and with care. And you're making up all these different reasons as to why it wouldn't work. Why not think about some reasons why it will work? I can't wait any longer. I want to tell you something. Yeah. It's time to get something off your chest. Or this is the other way around. Again, take it how it resonates. This message is for you. This is you or somebody around you. I never want to hurt you. And you also don't want to be hurt. It could be a slight projection with thinking that, oh, if I do this, I could potentially hurt this person. But in reality, it's you not wanting to be hurt. It's like it's ready. Something is ready to move forward. This is ready for you. You just have to allow yourself to have good things. Be confident in who you are. There's an airplane going by. I'll treat you better than they can. You're not my type. Yeah, and that's what you're thinking, that they're thinking. Ogre. Somebody could be all of a sudden like self-conscious, looking in the mirror, looking at some pimples, looking at your body, like all this stuff is wrong with you now. But somebody looks at you like you're adorable. Yeah, I want you to myself. And that could be something you're worried about, like, is this person gonna have, or do they have eyes for somebody else? Am I good enough? Is it gonna be enough to keep them around? I'll pray for you. It could be something you pray for, or you're praying for the best in this situation. But it's time to step, or for this other person to take a step. Whoever is the one that is nervous, pessimistic. Yeah, but this is, it's starting to weigh heavy on you, and it could have some physical effects. You know, our spiritual, emotional health, it all affects your physical health as well. And you could be, like I know for me, when I had anxiety problems, it would make my stomach hurt when I ate, no matter what I ate. You know, things like that. Stomach could be getting upset somehow, you know. I love your hair. Somebody could have really nice hair here. Hair is also about how a person kind of like carries themselves. So You know, somebody could be seen as elegant or very strong, dedicated, persistent. I play it cooler than I feel. Yeah. Yeah. You don't have to though. Something about a safe space. Somewhere is safe. It's safe. I could even see like the what are they called in baseball? And after they hit the base, safe. I saw that. Nobody made me feel the way you make me feel. Something could be very passionate. I try to copy you. So there could be some matching, some mirroring here. Definitely some mirroring with somebody. Claircognizance, psychic insight, knowing. Again, this is definitely the header card right here. You already know. You already know. I was just looking at its little, like, foot, claw there. Taking it one step out. Take that step. You already know. It's like you and somebody else. You can tell that you align or you're alike. You match. You could want to match this person's energy. Match what they do, how they come off. But all you have to do is be yourself. And you can feel a spiritual connection. So if you're already aligned with each other, why do you have to make yourself out to be a certain way? You know? Be just the way you are. This person likes you for who you are. Whatever this opportunity, even if it's a job, whatever. Take it how it fits. Just the way you are. I want you to take more action. You could be wanting the other person to take more action first. Why wait? Why wait? You have a place. Negative. Yeah. Get out of this. Get out of this. It's almost like putting yourself in a deeper hole. Yeah, embarrassed. I was kind of getting that energy with the I try to copy you. Don't be ashamed of who you are. You know? But then it's like once you do something to try to portray yourself a certain way, then you feel embarrassed about it. I'm laughing because it's like you don't even know how the real you, it's very powerful. And whoever this is, they admire you for who you really are. If you only knew. I feel like they just want you to be yourself too. Can we get some cards for the other person? How does the other person feel in this situation? Can we get anything for the other person? I mean, I feel like this message is pretty straightforward either way. I don't think we need to really drag this on too much longer. The other person's eyeballing you too. You know, they like you. They like you for who you are. They have a crush on you. It's just like somebody's like, I wonder if they'll ever get it. You know. They could be independent, very sure of themselves. It's just a matter of if you're gonna allow them to come into your life. But you have to take action. Yeah, you could be a masculine and this could be a feminine. Unless you're the feminine watching, you know? Switch it around. Yeah. They're attracted to you though. And they do like you, but I feel like this person is very like seasoned, and it's like, oh, I've been there before, done that. If they're gonna be confident in who they are, this is somebody who's confident in who they are, and they want you to be the same. They see a lot of great qualities in you, but you know, at the end of the day, it's up to you whether or not you're going to accept your own self and step into who you really are, and go in the direction that's going to propel you forward. You know, you could grow together. You both have things to learn from each other. You know, it's not just this person's above you or anything like that. You know, they match you in many different ways, but you can still learn from each other. Or stay stuck. Or be stuck, because you're not stuck unless you count yourself out. Yeah, hang up my jersey for you. Change for the better. Cutting options off. You know, fork in the road. Pick which way you want to go. Inspired to grow. I don't necessarily get that it's like about other people being involved. It's just about, like I said, you could help each other grow. But this person, I get this person also wants, they want to build with you. I don't know that this person really has, I don't feel that this person really has like other options per se. It's more so just about them seeing the potential in your connection. We have, are you better now that I'm gone? And play, I'm serious. What do I feel like? I feel like that goes off of, again, you saying you think that this person is maybe better off without you, or you're wondering about that, you know, that they're going to other options. But in reality, this person's like, again, I don't want to say they're waiting for you. They're kind of doing their own thing. But they could be, again, just like, I wonder if they'll ever come by again. This could be somebody that, you know, you had a connection with, or you obviously still do, but you just haven't spoken, or maybe there's been some distance here. Any other cards for the other person? Reciprocation and efficiency. Better way, progression. Again, it's like working with this person is the better choice. It's going to help propel you forward. And they would be reciprocal too. It's like a very reciprocal connection. I feel like you and this person have similar or the same love languages. Something about just getting each other. Just getting each other. Now, I'm not gonna lie. It just might be silly to not move ahead with this or this person if they don't come forward. It would be kind of silly. But it would be reciprocal. And again, creativity. I feel like you both would inspire each other. What does the other person want right now? What do they want? Help me, please? Yeah. I feel like, this person feels, the other person, they don't want to feel like they're the ones always giving, and then nothing comes out of it. It's like, come on, work with me, work with me here. I think they want you to trust them. No, you don't have to just trust people, but it's like, I think they know. I think y'all both some spiritual people that y'all be knowing stuff. Don't be afraid of it. So for the main person here, back to person 1, why are they self-sabotaging? What are they worried about? Yeah, with them but want you. I don't know why. They feel like they're maybe with somebody else or wanting somebody else, doing everything I possibly can. And again, yeah, like, oh, I did everything I could, but then there was a hiccup, and that just means everything's over. I did what I could. I'm doing everything I can. Are you though? Like, let's just be honest. Did you even talk to this person? I see somebody going up to the other person's door and just knock on it, Not physically, but just approach. Just see. Oh man. Anything else? Any last messages? And then we're going to close this out. Pretty simple. What comes next here? Anything else? I'm gonna make love to you. Yeah. There's some passion here. I think it's mutual. Fantasizing. Yeah, but don't just fantasize about it. This whole thing about manifesting. You can't just think about it. You gotta take action toward it. I feel like whoever this is, you're getting signs too to do it. But it's just telling yourself, no, I didn't. X. Yeah, get rid of it. Get rid of the fantasizing. Old routines, no longer. Removal. Memories. Because you already know. Let's see, do we have one more? I think that's it. Pretty simple. One more. Put in the effort. Yeah. It's going to be reciprocal. This person's reciprocal. And I actually get that they're very appreciative of stuff. Like they know a good thing when they see it. And they know. They know it doesn't have to be this difficult or it's not complicated. It doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be. So, search for your other social media accounts instead of just watching. Looking for this person, trying to... What are you looking for? You or they? What are you looking for? Whoever the person is that's just watching, wishing, sabotaging, Putting in the effort. Where is it at? Aries. Emperor. Stepping into that masculine energy. So, and that's perfect timing because baby's getting up from his nap now. So, Like the video, subscribe if it helped you at all, if you like my style of reading. Leave a comment, and I'll see you guys next time. Let's see.